So 2023 has places to be, and I hope each and every one of you have achieved your goal. But let's dissect how Christian Keys let a black billionaire play in his pussy hole. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So today I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about this whole entire Christian Keys black billionaire fiasco. You know, I wanted to wait until like a lot of the facts came out, but I think he's really sitting on most of the facts. So this is a good time to just go ahead and discuss it and really give you guys my sheer raw opinion. If you guys don't know who Christian Keys is an actor, model. High key, he started out as a Tyler Perry actor. You know, he is the epitome of the Tyler Perry male actor aesthetic. You know, light skin, Instagram body, Instagram followers, Instagram likes, like that whole entire light skin, pretty boy, pretty hair aesthetic. Like that, Christian Keys is literally the embodiment of a Tyler Perry actor. Now, I didn't really watch Tyler Perry plays. I know he was in at least 2 of them, but he also started his like on-screen career in the Tyler Perry Medea Goes to Jail and also in the Tyler Perry Diary of a Mad Black Woman movie. So he started out his career as a Tyler Perry actor. A little backstory about him. I learned this about him in an interview that he did semi-recently. Growing up, he was abused by his mother, like extremely abused to a point where, you know, I think Child Protective Services stepped in and she relinquished like guardianship over him, and he was a foster kid. And I think it's very, very inspiring that someone, you know, survived abuse and was able to make it in Hollywood. But Christian Keys, as you know, has gone viral, and he mainly went viral because he put a black billionaire on blast for sexually harassing him. Now, if you guys don't know, he has had a lot of like acting roles throughout the year. I think the most recent thing he did was this show called Unreasonable Doubt on Hulu. One of his most like recurring roles was on The Boys, and he also was like one of the characters in DC Legends of Tomorrow, that one show. So he does have an extensive resume, but however, a lot of us look over all of that with the fact that he is most synonymously known with Tyler Perry plays and Tyler Perry movies, as well as BET Plus, which is at this point co-owned by Tyler Perry. In the live stream that he did, he said that this man was harassing him for years. Now, he came out and low-key said that it was more than one man that was harassing him for years, but he focused mainly on this one black billionaire, and also he like kind of talked in depth with the fact that another female actor was sexually harassing him as well. But instantly, everybody thought that this black man was Tyler Perry. Now, it is not ruled out if it is Tyler Perry that was sexually harassing him, because from what I got, he basically said that it was more than one very powerful black man. But everybody thought it was Tyler Perry. Everybody thought it was Tyler Perry. I'll never forget during that one episode of the Boondocks where they made fun of Tyler Perry, how he hires all of these very beautiful, chocolate, very aesthetic men. Like, he always hires men that 9 times out of 10 look 10 times better than the women. I saw that episode at least twice, and I'll never forget that I was never able to see it again because Tyler Perry had it pulled from, I guess, any form of streaming content. Like, I don't know where you can even find that episode. Maybe you can find it on YouTube. If you can, please let me know. But Tyler Perry has always been plagued with gay rumors. Like I said in my last video, Waptley Hampton allegedly used to run with him back in the day, and he was nothing more than a very out loud, uncloseted gay.
Tyler Perry is gay. I know he's gay. He knows he's gay. We all have friends that know he's gay. I've hung around Tyler Perry. I've known Tyler Perry for years. Tyler Perry is hiding in the closet, trying to hide his sexuality and not really doing a good job about it when you stop and think about it. The man's gay. There's been all kinds of stuff said about Tyler Perry and sexuality over the years. Tyler Perry has paid out millions of dollars to keep his sexuality a secret. Millions. Tyler Perry, when people, I've known people who wrote books about Tyler Perry, plays about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry would meet with them give them money, have them sign a no-clause agreement stating that they will not speak about him. They won't say anything about him for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Who knows? He's did this with a lot of people, and he's gave them millions of dollars to shut up. If I was told, I'd have been like, go ahead and write your play. Go ahead and print your book. Why would I give you millions of dollars to say something about me that's true? Let me just say, I'm going to pay you a couple $1 million to shut up saying something that's true about me. I'm not going to do that. And that's his blackmail as far as I'm concerned. So Tyler Perry's allowing people to blackmail him. And he'll pay him. I guess he's got millions of dollars. Ain't shit. He's like, whatever. I just par for the course. Pay it. Pay it. I don't want them sissies to know I'm a sissy. Pay it.
There was a lot of like mishaps with the whole entire situation. Like allegedly Tyler, like per Walter Lee's words, paid somebody to kind of silence him, and Walter Lee at one point I think redacted everything that he said about Tyler Perry, but it is what it is. Do I think Tyler Perry is gay? Yes. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not going to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I can only tell the truth to you guys. Like, I've always thought Tyler Perry was gay. Like even just looking at him, Tyler Perry has a gay face. And that may sound ignorant, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, me personally, I feel like it being Tyler Perry that abused him, I feel like it's just too obvious of a choice. And then on top of that, I don't know him, but I personally feel like Tyler Perry, out of all the evil people in the industry, I feel like for the most part he means well. Like, I feel like Tyler genuinely wouldn't like risk his reputation and risk it all over some bus or some puss, mainly bus. But in my heart of heart, I just feel like, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Maybe the obvious choice is the choice, but I just feel like Tyler Perry is too obvious of the choice. In Christian Key's live stream, he gave like a subtle hint. I remember when he said, you pay off all of these black students' student loans, but yet look at you behind the scenes. Like, this is what you do behind the scenes. And that had me thinking, like, was it the one black billionaire by the name of Robert Smith who went viral a few years ago for paying off this HBCU graduate student loans? I think it was class of like 2021 or 2022, where he like did a commencement speech and he announced that he was paying off everybody's debt. I think it was Robert Smith, if you get my drift. Now, when it comes to victims coming out and speaking out with the fact that they were sexually assaulted, or I don't even know if I can say that, but I said it, whatever. When they come out with that, I usually 9 times out of 10 instantly believe them, especially with the fact that, I don't know if I've revealed this to you guys, but I've been SA'd in the past. Like, it was like a slight SA from somebody that was pretty popular on social media, and I will say that people in these high-standing positions or people that have notoriety tend to act very different behind the scenes versus what they display to society. Therefore, when somebody is on the like lower tier, like beneath that person financially or success-wise or notoriety-wise, I tend to always believe that person. However, after watching most of that live stream, you guys, I kind of feel like Christian Keys is a little bit full of shit. Do I feel like Christian Keys was sexually assaulted? Absolutely, 100%. But do I also feel like at one point in his career, Christian Keys was going along with the get along and playing the game, if you get my drift? Absolutely, 100%. First off, we gotta keep it real. Christian Keys was mainly put on based off of his looks and not his actual talent alone. Like, we just gotta keep it real. Like, when has Christian Keys ever had like a standout, breakout acting role? Like, when have you guys ever seen Christian Keys on screen and been like, wow, like he did that, like his acting was immaculate? No, you haven't. The Hollywood industry will 9 times out of 10 for the most part push looks over talent. If you have looks that match your talent, you're going to be a big breakout star and you will go far. But Christian Keys looks like somebody that really could have went far, but we gotta keep it real. I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but his acting does give Tyler Perry Tubi movie. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Tubi movies now. Tubi actually pays, and a lot of those movies will make you laugh for days. I still need to watch the movie on Bissonnette. If you guys don't know, Bissonnette is the Houston Hostro, and baby, I heard nothing but great reviews. Feel free to check it out. But ultimately, you guys, a lot of men that look like Christian Keys in Hollywood, 9 times out of 10 behind the scenes get their role based off of, you know, Gay4Pay. If you guys don't know what Gay4Pay is, this is something that goes on in the industry, sometimes in the porn industry, most of the time in the porn industry, but 9 times out of 10, like, behind the scenes in, like, the casting couch and the casting process. Like, you get this fine-ass straight man, and then bam, you get him to take his clothes off, get him to show a little dick for some change, and then bam, he's on your TV screen or movie role. Gay4Pay happens mainly because 9 times out of 10, especially in acting, a lot of the people that are very like high standing behind the scenes are gay. Like entertainment as a whole is ran by gay people. Like, if you guys don't look back into high school, like, who was in the theater? Most of the theater kids, most of the men were gay men. Well, sometimes those theater kids grow up, you know, they used to have a crush on the jock, so therefore they get these positions in Hollywood, and they still have that you know, that jock fetish from high school that they get to live out in real life. So some of them abuse their power, and they get these men to pull their pants down and either give up some dick or give up some hole. And in the live stream, Christian Keys stated that he didn't give up his soul. But however, you guys, like, this is coming from my gut. This fine man being in this industry for years and years, yeah, a lot of these people were going to try him. But however, you mean to tell me at one point he didn't take the bait? And a lot of times, Gay4Pay kind of starts with these photo shoots. Like, these photo shoots kind of do like a little tunnel system, a funnel system for talent up to like TV shows and movie roles. Like, if you guys don't know who Marvin Bey is, or B-Enemy, however the fuck you say his name, he is a photographer that I followed for a long time for journalistic purposes. But if you guys have seen his photo shoots are like teetering on gay porn-esque. Like, he gets a bunch of fine men just like Tyler Perry, and he takes a bunch of like either fashion shoots or a bunch of naked photos of these men in very sexually suggestive positions. Some of it is art, some of it is downright porn. Low-key, I think Marvin Bey, the photographer, is low-key on the DL as well. Because you mean to tell me, like, you have all of these fine-ass men and you don't try to get some of them to do something strange for some change? Like, I'm sorry. Like, just look at him and seeing the way he just, like, carries himself, I'm just like, you're a very shady individual. But 9 times out of 10, some of those men get trickled up into the men that you see in these magazines and music videos, these male video vixens. So Marvin Bey is kind of like a photographer that I think propositions some of these men, and these men give in, and then they're funneled up into success onto our TV screen. Marvin Bey even had like men like Morris Chestnut model for him. Now granted, this happened when Morris Chestnut was good into his career, probably like 4 years ago, but still, if he has like very like high standing celebrities that he's like shooting like photo shoots for, you can only imagine how a lot of these men are probably getting propositioned, but see that, okay, this is the key to success. So, you know, I'm gonna show a little dick, show a little ass, and then bam, I will get success. Another reason, and the main reason I side-eye Christian Keys is, for one, like at the beginning of the live stream, he said that this person that SA'd him literally had other fine black men on payroll. So that man was trying to make Christian Keys comfortable with going along with the get along, but also with the fact that this man showed up to your apartment and then you were comfortable enough to get drunk with him to a point where like you literally passed out. And then on top of that, after that, like years later, you came back to this same person and wanted him to invest in your production company. Like, if you guys don't know, Christian Keys currently has a show called All the Queen's Men on BET Plus, co-owned by Tyler Perry, like I said earlier. So you were able to get your show on that network, get it started up, But you went back to this man for an investment, and the man once again was trying to, you know, sexually assault you, and you were like, oh, no, I'm not playing that, I'm not playing that. But however, y'all are gonna be mad at me. Like, I'm just sorry, but I just see through the bullshit. Like, I just feel like at some point, you let this man play with you like that and handle you like that. Now, I'm not saying like you got like penetrated or anything, but you let this man feel on something. And now, in my opinion, I feel like this live stream that he did was low-key extortion. Like, I gotta keep it real. Like, he said that Cassie inspired him to come out, and I already said that Cassie was going to be the catalyst for industry change. Like, good thing that Cassie put P. Diddy's down low gay ass on blast, but at the same time, another reason that I feel like he was inspired by Cassie was the extreme payday that she got. We gotta keep it real, you guys. The industry is in shambles. These actors, they already weren't making money like that. They were just acting like they were getting it like that. But now we realize they weren't making shit. And then on top of that, Christian Keys' acting career was not that high standing, so he definitely wasn't making anywhere near, let's say, a Taraji P. Henson, for example, or somebody that had like a consistent television gig, or like a consistent movie role. Like, his career was always a little spotty. So therefore, you can't tell me that like his money was like to a point where he didn't need a little bit of more assistance, especially when you see Cassie getting a $30 million payout. You're going to try to hold out and see if you can get the same thing. And that leads me to this, like, do you guys want this industry to change, or do you just want money because you're out of change? Like, we gotta keep it real. This industry right now is literally on fire, and it's burning down, and a lot of people and a lot of like entities are getting exposed, and I love to see it. But at the same time, it's like everybody is still for self instead of for like actually changing this damn environment for the people that want to come in it, or for the people that are trying to get in it, or for the people that are already in it and are trying to get their like footing, like trying to get a solid foundation. Him sitting on exposing the person, I feel like, for one, this is the most press Christian Keys has ever gotten from the public, like ever. Christian Keys has never gone viral like this. And now with the fact that Christian Keys is like holding out and trying to basically get paid for his pain, that's literally what he's doing. He's trying to get paid for his pain. Like, he's trying to, you know, get people like excited, get people like waiting at bated breath to see who there was the person that tried to enter him. I know y'all are probably mad at me, y'all are probably flaming me in the comments, but all I can do is keep it real with you. I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong, but one thing that I usually do is ignore my intuition, and 9 times out of 10 my intuition was right the whole time. Like, I really just feel like this is like low-key a shakedown. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, because I definitely think he was played with. Like, I definitely think that he was assaulted. But at the same time, I feel like at some point you were in agreement with it. Like, you were seeing the benefits of it. So therefore, now that a lot of like people's careers are in shambles and Hollywood's not paying like that, like, you're gonna do what you can to get a lick. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm just a broke black gay nigga on the couch wearing this cushion out. But all I could do is really just give you guys my raw, authentic opinion. And I really think that this man is really trying to get that Cassie payday. I can't blame him, but hey. Would you try to get that Cassie payday? Yeah, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this situation, and drop down in the comments and keep it real with me. Like, do you guys think that he's trying to do a shakedown and get that Cassie payday? Or do you really think he's trying to cultivate a community for industry change? But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.